KFSN.net.
Number 1 in Central California. This is ABC 30 Action News, AM Live.
We're tracking breaking news out of Madera right now. A big rig crash a few hours ago still has parts of southbound Highway 99 closed right in the middle of town.
That's right. Action News reporter Vanessa Vasconcelos is live near the Cleveland exit with the latest details. Vanessa?
Tony, Amanda, within the last, I want to say 15 seconds, they were able to open up the center shoulder so that cars can get through on southbound 99. We are just in between Cleveland and 4th Street now. At this point, we do have the major part of the roadway shut down, but we do have one lane open. Now, I want to get to why this is happening right now. The accident happened at around 1:45 this morning, just a mile south of Cleveland to 4th. Now, crews are working relentlessly to clear off the debris right now, but you do want to keep in mind there is still debris in the roadway. There are still crews out here, so you're going to want to drive with caution. Now, a big rig lost control in the rain. It hydroplaned hitting the center divide, and it lost its load of solar panels. Now, because it was so early, no one hit those solar panels, but there was cement that poured onto the northbound lanes. There were 2 cars impacted by that. They received flat tires. But I do want you to see right now, we do have traffic somewhat moving. Obviously, it's slowed in this area because we only have this center shoulder that's open right now. Once again, I do want to stress that this crash was weather related, so CHP is asking everyone to drive with caution, slow, because these are very slick roadways. And once again, southbound 99 in Madera between Cleveland and 4th now has one lane open. It's the center shoulder, but crews remain here, and they're expected to be here for the next couple of hours or so. So you're going to want to drive with caution. Be sure to slow down because there are crews in the roadway. Reporting live in Madera, Vanessa Vasconcelos, Action News, AM Live.
All right, thanks so much, Vanessa, for that live report out there. Raining right there on Highway 99. Well, let's show you a live picture of the wet roads as you get ready to head out to work and to school.
Behind us is a live look from our new hands-free ABC 30 dashcam network, showing you the drive along Highway 99 between Fresno and Madera. You can see him driving up there, and windshield wipers are on. If you're driving in the area, be prepared to take it slow because it's slick out there, and Ruben has been tracking our conditions all morning long. Ruben?
Hey, good morning, Tony and Amanda. So this rain, most of it is heavy right now. Then things are going to calm down for a good portion of the day. Then they might pick up again later on this evening here. And right now, as you just saw right there, the energy is mainly in Madera and Fresno counties, now moving to the east of Highway 99. But we are starting to see some light showers develop towards Kerman right now. But the darker green you see right there, that's where rain becomes a little bit more moderate, a little bit more heavy. So we're seeing that out towards Sanger this morning, and it's fairly decent rain. We're picking up out towards Oakhurst, Yosemite Lakes, Frient this morning, and Shaver Lake seeing rain rather than snow. This is a warm storm, so snow levels are about 8,000 feet here, so we got to go all the way up to China Peak to finally pick up some snow here. Things are pretty much calm in the South Valley, but we're starting to pick up a light shower towards Visalia along 198 and 99. Visibility not the best right now, about 2 to 2.5 miles for most of the valley. We're in the 40s. It's chilly out there, 46 degrees right now in Fresno. Our highs today will be in the mid-50s throughout most of the valley. We'll get a closer look at the rain in about 10 minutes, but first, Amanda, back to you.
Thanks, Ruben. Developing news now from Oakland. Engineers are now headed to the site of that deadly warehouse fire that killed 36 people. They'll be examining the building's electrical system to see if they can pinpoint exactly how it started. Earlier this week, a refrigerator was suspected to be the cause, but they're still trying to confirm that. The fire broke out Friday during a party at the Artist Collective. Investigators say there were no smoke alarms or fire sprinklers. The family of Jennifer Mendiola, a UC Merced student killed in the fire, says officials told her that Mendiola did not suffer when she died.
It was seconds before the floor collapsed, and she was covered by a carpet, protected by a carpet, and within 15 seconds was unconscious from smoke inhalation.
UC Merced is holding a vigil for Mendiola Monday at noon in front of the library.
And the mayor of Oakland says there hasn't been a city inspector inside that warehouse for 30 years. The mayor is promising a full and transparent investigation into how the tragedy unfolded. Criminal charges are also in the works this morning. Action News reporter Kristen Z has more on 10 complaints that have been filed against the building, some of them as recent as last month.
The city of Oakland revealed 32 pages of detailed documents related to complaints on 2 properties. The most recent visit was just last month. Complaints were made about the structure and adjacent lot on November 13th. The description: there's a ton of garbage piling up on this property. The main building was a remodel for residential. Looks very bad and creates a health issue. Inspectors visited the property on November 17th, snapping pictures of debris piled in front of and next to the ghost ship warehouse. They visited the warehouse again on November 18th, but could not gain access to the inside of the building. The inspector wrote, "Cannot see if there's an illegal building from the sidewalk."
The routine procedure which was followed: if you cannot gain entry to a building, you send a request to the owner requesting such entry.
The city planning and building department issued a violation to the owner on November 21st to clean up the debris and was scheduled to re-inspect the property on January 16th. The released reports also show inspectors have been out to the ghost ship warehouse before for similar complaints, twice in 2014 and once in 2005. Kristen Z, ABC 30 Action News.
Happening now, 2 teenagers are in jail this morning in Tennessee, accused of starting a wildfire that killed 14 people and damaged more than 1,700 buildings. The flames sparked 2 weeks ago and tore through the Gatlinburg area and Smoky Mountains National Park. Investigators say the teens sparked the blaze intentionally, but they're not saying how. Police are not releasing the names or pictures of the suspects since they are under 18 years old. Now, they are expected to face multiple counts of arson, with the possibility of being charged as adults.
Police are looking for 3 burglars this morning who stole $20,000 worth of cell phones from a shop in Madera. The thieves were caught on camera using a rock to shatter the glass at the Metro PCS store on Yosemite Avenue. It happened around 3 a.m. yesterday. The burglars took all of the store's iPhones and a number of other brand new phones from behind the counter. The owner believes the suspects had been in the store before and knew where all the expensive phones were located.
Especially around Christmas time, it's hard, so this is a big loss for our store and for our company, and so hopefully we can recuperate, but I mean, they literally stole over $20,000 worth of phones.
Since the early part of November, we've experienced quite a few window smash and grab type burglaries throughout the city.
Madera police are now trying to figure out if the suspects are behind those other recent burglaries in the Madera area.
Action News time now 6:07. Still to come, the deadly late-night shooting in Sanger and what investigators have revealed in the overnight hours.
Plus, the officer stabbed overnight at a Walmart on the East Coast by an inmate who escaped while serving a life sentence.
Also ahead, we're live in Washington with President-elect Donald Trump's new pick overnight to head the EPA. Why the man is already causing controversy.
But first, let's take you back out live to that crash blocking certain lanes of traffic on Highway 99 in Madera. You can see the wet roads out there as well. An update on both weather and traffic right after the break.
This portion of Action News is brought to you by the Harlem Globetrotters.
The Harlem Globetrotters!
This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it feels like. When an amazing moment becomes an unforgettable memory. The Harlem Globetrotters Live. Together, we'll make memories they'll treasure forever.
Playing Save Mart Center Friday, January 13th at 7. Purchase tickets at the box office or log on to Ticketmaster.com.
The holiday menu from IHOP is back. Time for eggnog pancakes and dark chocolate peppermint pancakes. But it won't be around for long. Thankfully, neither will those sweaters. IHOP, eat up every moment.
I've tried every single thing that you can think of, and this is the first thing that's ever worked. The Good Feet arch supports are the last ones that I tried, and they're the last ones that I'm going to use.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Coming up, Ruben Contreras with the exclusive Storm Warn 30 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
The power of 10,000. Doctors, nurses, and staff working together with you. Community medical centers. One network, one community.
Is it time? Not yet. Is it time yet?
Not yet.
Is it time?
Almost. How about now?
Nope.
Is it time?
It's time.
It's time for the Mercedes-Benz winter event. Scott and Katie are making it even more eventful with the lease on a new C300 for just $379 per month. Now at Mercedes-Benz of Fresno.
If you've been injured in an accident, it was not your fault, listen up. We have the legal professionals from the Sharifi firm standing by to answer your questions and offer you a free consultation. Hello, I'm Gina Bellich along with spokesman Rob Reese. So Rob, who should be calling right now?
Well, like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident was not your fault. Look, pick up the phone, give us a call. We're going to answer all the questions you may have, and we're going to give you a free consultation.
Thank you, Rob. Pick up the phone and call now.
Keeping moms and babies together. Community Medical Centers. One network, one community.
This is ABC 30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Tony Cabrera, and Alina Lee with the Storm Warn 30 forecast.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 6:10, and this morning we're talking about the rain out there. Even affected the roads on the 99. We saw that big rig crash.
Yeah, and I know, Ruben, you've been tracking everything today because, I mean, it really is raining as you head out today.
Yeah, and this is the heaviest of the rain, and it's going to be fairly light for most of today, and things are actually going to calm down here. So here's what's going on from Storm Warn 30. And if you're headed up to the Sierra, keep in mind, snow levels are fairly high, about 8,000 feet, but be prepared for winter-type travel up there. You kind of see like a line right here. This is kind of like the jet stream sending all the moisture into Northern California. So most of the energy is going to stay to the north for today here. We've really seen some decent rain, Fresno County northward in the past couple hours here, but we've only picked up a few 100s at the airport so far. But hopefully the system's going to continue on and off today. Same deal for tomorrow, maybe even into the early part of the weekend here. So once it wraps up, could pick up a quarter to 30 inches of rain. Right now, most of the energy moving into Madera Ranchos, parts of Clovis, points east this morning here. The light green's kind of like a drizzle, a couple of sprinkles here and there, but the moderate to yellow, that's where you start to see more moderate to heavy rain. And we're seeing that towards Shaver Lake this morning. That's a sign that this is a warm storm. Shaver's about 5,000 feet. We got to go up to about 8,000 feet to find the snow level here. But hopefully we'll pick up a foot of fresh snow when this system wraps up. Things are quiet in Tulare County, but we're starting to see a shower or two develop just to the west of Visalia this morning here, and a few showers towards Three Rivers. Visibility because of the rain, not the greatest right now, about 2.5 miles visibility for Merced and Madera, 3 to 5 miles for Fresno County southward. It's chilly out there. We're in the 40s for most of the valley, 48 in Madera, 46 in Fresno, and 48 in Visalia. And there's a little bit of wind as well. Winds are about 12 to 13 miles an hour Fresno County northward. So in addition to the rain, it's going to be cloudy, breezy for most of today. So it's going to be fairly cool this afternoon. And here's a live look from our Hedrick Chevrolet Sky Cam. You can see things are kind of quiet right now, but that camera's bouncing around because of the wind right there. And our temperatures will only be in the 50s. Kind of seasonable actually, but keep in mind, showers, then things calm down, then things will pick up again probably late this afternoon, this evening. We'll take a closer look at the weekend forecast in about 10 minutes from now, but first we want to get an update on the roads this morning. Let's turn to CHP officer Justin Montooth. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, everyone. Let's go out that live traffic tracker and take a look at your morning commute. We do continue to follow that crash in the Madera area, southbound 99 at 4th Street with Vanessa live out there. On scene. I do have a couple other crashes here in the valley though. First one's going to be down in the Porterville area, eastbound 190 at State Route 165. 2 vehicles involved in that one. Looks like they are blocking the roadway partially, so please be careful. Watch out for those emergency crews as they get that cleared up for us. I do have another one out in Coalinga, northbound I-5, just north of the 41. We've got a solo vehicle spin out there. Those wet roads definitely causing trouble for traffic this morning. Taking a live look back here in Fresno, eastbound 180 just east of 1st Street. As you can see, that traffic is heavy, but is moving at the speed limit. That's going to be a quick look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, reminding everyone to please put those cell phones down. Please keep your eyes on the road. Amanda and Tony, back to you.
All right, Justin, thank you. Action News Time, 6:13. Up next, emotional testimony from the trial of the man accused of shooting up a historic church in South Carolina.
Then later, the knife-wielding student in critical condition this morning after he was shot by a campus police officer. They have new video of the scary confrontation.
I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos live in Madera on southbound 99 between Cleveland and 4th, where you can see that traffic is now moving along the center shoulder. We'll tell you about the big rig accident that caused the shutdown on the freeway, as well as the very latest for your morning commute.
This is the Action News Community Calendar. Hello, I'm Margot Kim. Enjoy the spirit of the holidays. The second walk night at Christmas Tree Lane is Tuesday, December 13th. If you buy a ticket for the shuttle, proceeds will benefit Tree Fresno. The shuttle leads from Fig Garden Village. Sweet Fest is this Saturday at the Tower Theater. Watch homemade recreations of popular Hollywood movies. It's a ton of fun and admission is free. Submit your local events at abc30.com. Click on Community.
The honey baked to me is the best ham that I've ever bought. Store-bought just don't get it.
It's delicious.
I love the juiciness.
Makes your mouth water.
Succulent, tender.
There is something special about it.
Yum. The only ham that I buy is honey baked.
This December, Santa's trading in his reindeer for a couple of Mustangs. Not those Mustangs, these Mustangs. And he's giving them away during Santa's Sleigh $200,000 giveaway at Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino. Earn entries when you play with your rewards card to win your share of more than $200,000 in cash and prizes. Drawings will be held every Saturday in December with 2 grand prize drawings on New Year's Day. Only at Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
Supreme comfort, extraordinary style. Sierra fall fashions are in, and Heart and Soul is the only retailer in Fresno where you'll find them. Sierra, the perfect shoes for work and play, exclusively at Heart and Soul Comfort Shoes in Fig Garden Village.
Looking for a new ride? See over 200 used cars, trucks, and SUVs at michaeltoyota.com. Interest rates as low as 1.9%. One-owner trade-ins, lease returns, and a large selection of factory-certified vehicles. Money-back guarantee available on every unit in stock, plus a free Carfax. Get the right vehicle at the right price at Michael Toyota, Fresno's largest Toyota dealer. With over 200,000 satisfied customers since 1985. For the right vehicle at the right price, visit Michael today.
The simplest decision for a bride to make about her wedding is a gown from Annabelle's. Fashions to look and feel truly beautiful and special on the most important day of her life. Annabelle's, 200 West Main Street.
Happy holidays and thanks for flying Fresno Yosemite International Airport, your gateway to the world. Stop by and enjoy our holiday trees and Santa's amazing gingerbread village, created by the Institute of Technology Culinary School. Happy travels from Fresno Yosemite International Airport.
We got our first honey baked ham 6 years ago, and now Thanksgiving is not complete without the honey baked ham.
It doesn't taste like what you would buy at a grocery store.
It's very affordable for all the work and the quality of the product.
No better cost benefit.
The only ham that I buy is honey baked.
Action News Time 6:17, happening now in South Carolina. More testimony underway in the trial of the man who admits to killing 9 people at a Bible study back in June.
Prosecutors have already called 7 witnesses, and Dylan Roof, who is representing himself in the trial, declined to cross-examine 5 of them. ABC's Steve Osunsami has more from the first day of testimony in Charleston.
In this Charleston courthouse, U.S. Attorney Jay Richardson was both emotional and poetic, telling jurors the afternoon was hot and muggy and that parishioners welcomed a 13th person at Bible study in this basement at Mother Emanuel AME Church. But little did they know how cold a heart he had. Instead of a Bible to study, the defendant chose to bring a .45 caliber pistol. 22-year-old Dylan Roof barely raised an eye on his boyish face as prosecutors announced that he confessed to the killings in a 2-hour-long video. The defendant left behind a scene nobody can fathom, a racist retribution for perceived offenses against the white race. 9 people died in this house of God. Yes, sir. At Roof's first court appearance, the deeply religious families here spoke passionately about forgiving him.
I will never be able to hold her again, but I forgive you.
Today we heard from a survivor, the mother of 26-year-old Tywanza Sanders, who says she watched Roof execute her son. She says he told our son, I have to do this because y'all are raping our women and taking over the world. Families streamed out of the courtroom in tears, including one of the daughters of Ethel Lance, who told us after the killings that Roof deserves little mercy.
My sister made a comment that she forgive him. However, I'm not at that point.
Roof's lawyers are telling jurors that Roof did it all, and the only reason for this trial is because the government is pushing for death while he's arguing for life in prison. Steve Osunsami, ABC News, Charleston.
It is 6:19 this morning. We want to move on to our Thursday forecast as there's rain out there.
Yeah, and waking up this morning, as you're hitting the roads, you will definitely want to slow down. Now, Ruben Contreras is in for Alina. He's tracking not only rain, but snow in our area. Good morning, Ruben.
Hey, good morning, Amanda and Tony. The snow elevation is fairly high, about 8,000 feet with this system here. So it's a warm storm, but still be prepared for some rough weather if you're going up to the high country. Here's the live radar from Storm Warning 30 this morning here. So most of the heavy rain is occurring right now. Things are actually going to calm down for a little bit, and then they'll pick up again probably later on this afternoon, this evening here. But you see some dark green on our radar. That's where rain starts to become very moderate, and it's starting to pick up again right in between Madera and Fresno along 99 towards the San Joaquin River. Kerman points in between, and West Fresno, probably a few sprinkles right now, and the same deal towards San Joaquin and western Fresno County. There's all the snow above 8,000 feet, although picking up some moderate rain towards Shaver Lake. You see that stretch of yellow and orange right there, but China Peak looks like you're picking up some decent snow this morning here. So the showers will actually continue for most of the day for the foothills and the Sierra, but for the valley, it's going to be cloudy at times, breezy, then showers will pick up, then cloudy again. And most of the energy is going to stay to the north. So Kings and Tulare County, you'll probably see some very, very light rain amounts, but while Fresno County northward, rain amounts will be a little bit heavier. 2.5 miles visibility for Merced and Madera, so the rain's impacting visibility up and down the valley, in addition to the slick roads that's creating some problems this morning. It's chilly out there. We're at 48 degrees in Madera and Visalia. In the Sierra, a mix of rain and snow and some strong wind at the highest elevations throughout the day. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s for most areas here. And again, that snow level about 8,000 feet. Hopefully, we'll pick up a foot of snow once the system wraps up late tomorrow into early Saturday. Foothills, you're going to have rain throughout the day with breezy conditions, temperatures in the 50s. And the extended forecast with your weekend first, some showers tomorrow, same deal for early Saturday morning. And our afternoon temperatures actually go up into the 60s, so it's actually going to warm up a little bit here. But after that, we got to watch out for areas of fog. Could be a little dense, maybe as early as Sunday morning, more so into next week with temperatures right around 60 degrees. Tuesday into Wednesday. Tony and Amanda, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ruben. Still to come on Action News AM Live, how Congress is trying to make it easier and cheaper for you to get concert tickets right when they go on sale.
Plus, the new trailer that has comic book fans excited this morning. A preview of the newest Spider-Man film up next.
This portion of Action News is brought to you by Butology.
At Butology, we believe in the power of self-confidence.
I'll never forget when I first looked into the mirror. The look on my husband's face.
We believe in taking time with patients to understand their needs.
We believe in quality.
I feel absolutely incredible. I feel at peace.
Thank you to my doctor.
My husband says thank you. I couldn't be happier.
It's simple. I could do all my gift shopping all over town and spend a lot of money, or I could go to Burlington. They have amazing gifts for everyone.
It's nice.
And the prices are unbelievable. I got all these gifts at Burlington for under $100.
Crispy bacon, Canadian bacon, pepper bacon. I love you, bacons. Papa Murphy's large bacon pizza. Just $11 and save even more when you order at papamurphys.com. Love at 425 degrees.
Can you make smarter investments at EECU with your eyes closed?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah.
How about while doing a touchdown dance? How about while arm wrestling?
Get out of my way.
You're investing right now. Do you feel it?
Feels kind of warm.
Feels good.
EECU, smarter banking since 1934.
Get the absolute lowest prices on furniture and mattresses store-wide during the Crazy Bernie Inventory Liquidation Sale. Find sofa and loveseat groups at the lowest price in the world, $6.99. Recliners at the lowest price in the world, $2.99. Mattresses at the lowest price in the world, $1.99. Plus, get the lowest price in the world on coffee tables, dinettes, bedrooms, and more. Everything has been marked down to the absolute lowest price in the world.
We're showing your Brawley in Fresno.
They talk about building a new America. Who's gonna do it?
I'm in. I'm the one who's gonna lay the steel.
I'm in. I'm the one who's gonna cut the timber. I'm in. I'm the one who's gonna dig the trenches.
And on the weekends, we hunt.
Who's gonna do it? The Walls Outdoor Goods generation. Working, hunting, and building a new America since 1938. Walls. Get the goods at walls.com.
What the hell are you wearing?
It's my shoe.
Where's the case?
What case?
Didn't you see the case?
What? Minor upgrade from Tony Stark. Oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Spider-Man is swinging back into theaters, and we're getting our first look at his latest adventure. The full teaser, though, for Spider-Man Homecoming debuts tonight on Jimmy Kimmel Live, right here on ABC 30. The film is co-produced by Marvel, which is owned by Disney, of course, the parent company of ABC 30. Exciting times for those comic book fans. Also new this morning, a bill that'll make it easier for people to get tickets to shows, concerts, and sporting events is now waiting for President Obama's signature.
Yeah, the new law would actually crack down on websites that use so-called bots that rapidly buy as many tickets as possible. Those tickets are often resold for a much higher price. Well, that bill would make using the bot software an unfair and deceptive practice. President Obama hasn't said yet whether he will sign the bill into law.
Action News Time 6:25. In our next half hour, the investigation overnight in Sanger after a man in his 20s is shot and killed.
Also ahead, the prison inmate who escaped and then stabbed a police officer several times at a Walmart. Details on the manhunt in South Carolina.
I'm Madera Vasconcelos live in Madera on southbound 99, where a big rig accident shut down portions of the freeway for major debris in the roadway right now. You can see that there are crews working. They're doing emergency road work to this street sign right now. We're going to give you the latest on how that impacts your morning commute coming up.
But before we go, here's your first look at Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the United States versus Dylan Roof is moving forward this morning in this Charleston courthouse with more testimony from first responders who raced to this historic black church after reports of the shooting. Police are telling difficult stories on the witness stand, how they found 9 people killed in the house of their Lord in this basement of Mother Emanuel AME Methodist Church. The U.S. Attorney spoke eloquently, saying that parishioners welcomed 22-year-old Dylan Roof to their Bible study. But little did they know how cold a heart he had. Instead of a Bible to study, the defendant chose to bring a .45 caliber pistol. Roof, with his boyish face, sat in his prison stripes, staring silently into space. Prosecutors say he confessed in a 2-hour-long interview recorded by the FBI. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the latest from the courthouse. With your GMA First Look, I'm Steve Osensami, ABC News, Charleston.
Storm Warning 30 is tracking showers in the valley on AM Live.
We always come to Burlington to buy our coats.
And we also come to give them back, to help those in need. Can't beat the brands, the styles, and when we donate a coat at Burlington, we get 10% off our entire purchase. Burlington's been collecting coats for 10 years.
Bring in your coats.
Pack your backpack.
The Royal Caribbean.
Spread a little love today. Spread a little love my highway. Spread a little something to
Philadelphia cream cheese, made with fresh milk and real cream, makes your recipes their holiday favorites. The holidays are made with Philly.
It's Macy's one-day sale Saturday with a preview day Friday. Get an extra $20 off when you spend $50 on select merchandise with your savings pass 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Earn plenty points during Macy's one-day sale. Plenty, lots of points, lots of places, one rewards program.
Right now, choose from a wide variety of your favorite flavors at Baskin-Robbins in pre-packed quarts, 2 for $7.99. You'll want to stock up because this is a limited time offer available at all participating Baskin-Robbins locations. More flavors, more fun.
Kids teach you a lot.
Like that?
Love, patience,
go down, push up,
perspective.
You're not that tall.
When your child has a potential life-threatening illness, you learn to celebrate every moment. The team at Valley Children saved my son's life and provides more than 1.3 million kids hope for their future. Valley Children's, futures worth fighting for.
Trust the force.
On December 16th.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
All the way. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, rated PG-13.
We pretty much share all of our stuff. Well, almost everything. Stop taking my Uggs. As if.
Problem solved. Feet for Life in the Visalia Mall and online at feetforlifeshoes.com.
Christmas list? Ugh.
This is the year to give healthy and delicious food gifts from the Sierra Nut House. A gift appropriate for the whole family or the entire office staff. California products from a local family-owned business. That's Sierra Nut House, Sierra at Chestnut and in the Bellagio Center.
Action News is sponsored by Sierra Nut House, where nutty people go. ABC 30 Action News AM Live starts now with 15 minutes of non-stop news.
And we have breaking news at 6:30 before we get to the rain and the snow in the forecast. Action News reporter Vanessa Vasconcelos, along with the Highway Patrol, are both monitoring an early morning crash in Madera.
Part of southbound 99 has been blocked for hours right in the middle of town. Let's start with Vanessa. What can you tell us?
That's right, Tony, Amanda. Now, southbound 99, they have just opened this center shoulder right here within the last half hour or so. But keep in mind, crews have been out here for at least 5 hours. Now, the accident happened at around 1:45 this morning, just south of Cleveland. Now, a big rig lost control in the rain after it hydroplaned and hit the center divide. Now, the big rig then lost control crossing both lanes of 99, hitting the emergency guardrail. It lost its load of solar panels, and because it was so early, no one hit those, but cement from the center divide poured onto northbound lanes, causing a couple cars to pop their tires. Now, I want to take you back here live so that you can see crews are still working here on they're doing emergency road work here on the 4th Street sign right now, the guardrail just beneath it. That protects drivers from hitting those traffic signs, which could then fall onto the roadway. Now, CHP tells me those guardrails did their job in this case. The big rig did not hit the sign, and that is probably what protected motorists in the area. Now, I do want you to keep in mind this center shoulder is now open, but you can see traffic moving along very slowly at this time, and you're going to want to stay slow, not just because of those slick conditions, but we do have crews that are doing their emergency road work here in the area. They are expecting to be here at least until the early afternoon. I'll go ahead and send it back to you in studio. Reporting live in Madera, Vanessa Vasconcelos, Action News AM Live.
All right, thanks, Vanessa, for that live report.
And let's turn now to CHP Officer Justin Montooth with a closer look at that backup in Madera. Justin?
Good morning, Tony. Good morning, everyone. Let's go out to that live traffic tracker and take a look at that morning commute. Of course, we are continuing to follow that crash that Vanessa's at live, southbound 99 at 4th Street in Madera. We are seeing some backed up traffic in that area. They are still diverting traffic, and as she said, they do have that one lane open. We may start seeing some more backup as commute traffic starts to pick up this morning, so definitely use some caution heading through that area. Moving back into the Fresno area, I do have another crash northbound 99 at Sierra Street right now. 2 vehicles involved on that one. They are partially blocking the roadway, so please be careful heading through that way as well. Taking a live look outside, this is going to be 180 to northbound 41 connector. As you can see, traffic is moving smoothly through that part of Fresno. That's going to be a quick look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, reminding everyone to please limit those distractions and please don't text and drive. Tony and Amanda, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Justin. Happening now, we are tracking the overnight rain that is still hitting parts of the valley right now. Now, you can see the north and the south valley on the top of your screen. You see on the left there in Merced, raindrops on our camera. And on the right top-hand corner, Visalia, you're seeing wet roads out there.
And on the bottom right, you can see Highway 99 is wet on the hands-free ABC 30 dash cam network. And we want to check in with Ruben Contreras with a closer look at the wet weather this morning. Ruben?
Hey, good morning, Tony and Amanda. This is the heaviest rain we're going to see throughout the day here. Things will actually quiet down, but then we'll see some scattered showers on and off throughout the day. And Storm Warning 30 shows most of the energy is in Fresno, moving to the east, moving into the foothills now. And we're starting to pick up some light showers in the North Valley once again towards Los Banos and Merced. It's really favored North Valley, Fresno County northward for most of the night here. And that's going to be the trend here for again. Seeing some showers redevelop in the northwest part of Fresno. Once again, Visalia, things are calm, but those showers are developing towards the foothills. This is a warm storm. Snow levels are about 8,000 feet in the Sierra, and it's going to be a little rough up there. So if you're going up to the Sierra today, be prepared for that. There's some strong winds, and visibility right now, not the best because of the rain. 2.5 in Merced, 3 in Fresno. Things a little bit better in Visalia, about 5 miles visibility. It's chilly out there. We're at 47 degrees in Merced, 48 in Visalia and Hanford this morning, and it's going to be breezy throughout most of the day. So keep that in mind. In addition to the rain, we're going to have a little bit of wind to deal with as well. Tony, let's send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Ruben. Developing news from Sanger. Police are looking for the gunman who shot and killed a man in his 20s. A witness heard shots fired near 14th and Hogue around 9 o'clock last night. Minutes later, someone else called reporting a disturbance a few blocks away at North and Sanger. That is where officers found the man who had been shot and killed. His name hasn't been released. Officials are investigating both scenes this morning and interviewing witnesses.
Obviously, if anybody has any information regarding this incident, contact the Sanger Police Department Detective Unit. We don't have any information. We are still gathering our information. Now, it would be a little soon for us to release anything until we have everything ready.
Investigators are taking a look at this Ford Mustang, which has bullet holes in it. So far, no information on suspects has been released. And new this morning, police in Columbia, South Carolina are looking for a prison inmate who escaped, then stabbed a police officer at a Walmart early this morning. Michael Allen Williamson was serving a life sentence but broke out last night. Hours later, Williamson is suspected of stabbing a female officer at the store several times. The officer was responding to a shoplifting call. Her condition is not being released. An urgent search is now underway to find the man. He's considered armed and dangerous.
Happening now in Georgia, a $30,000 reward is being offered this morning to find the gunman who shot 2 police officers, killing one and leaving the other in critical condition. The suspect's name is Menquel Lemberick. He was involved in a shootout with officers at an apartment complex yesterday near Georgia Southwestern State University. Police say the officers were responding to a domestic dispute when they were shot by Lemberick. The officer, who was in critical condition, is a campus police officer. It's unclear if she will survive.
A student is in critical condition in Reno this morning after he was shot by a high school campus police officer. Officials are reviewing cell phone footage this morning, including the clip you're seeing here. The 14-year-old boy was threatening classmates with a knife and refused to obey the officer, who was telling him to drop the weapon. The officer shot the boy once and no one else was hurt. Investigators are now looking into whether bullying on campus led to the boy bringing that knife to class.
New details from Oakland this morning. In just a little while, engineers will be taking a closer look at the electrical wiring inside that warehouse that caught fire, killing 36 people. The blaze somehow sparked during a rave Friday, trapping partygoers in the smoke and flames. There were no sprinklers or fire alarms inside the artist-run warehouse. Reports surfaced earlier this week saying a refrigerator was to blame. Today, those engineers at the scene will be working to confirm that. Investigators are still not ruling out arson as the cause.
And in the North Valley this morning, UC Merced is organizing a vigil for a grad student who was killed in that Oakland fire. Family members say Jennifer Mendiola is one of the 36 victims. They say she was at the party when the flames broke out. The 35-year-old was a PhD student studying psychology and had several publications to her name. Mendiola's colleagues say she was a passionate and determined scientist. Her family's grieving this morning while also thanking first responders who recovered her body.
The mayor, the sheriff, and deputies, the firefighters, the coroners, and all the first responders, I'm telling you, they ate and slept even less than us. They worked relentlessly. And we thank them so much. We could not have survived this without them.
Mendiola's boyfriend was also killed in the fire. UC Merced will be holding a vigil for her Monday at noon in front of the library.
President-elect Donald Trump confirmed overnight his pick to head the Environmental Protection Agency. Oklahoma Attorney General Scott Pruitt will serve as the administrator of the EPA. The pick, though, already causing controversy because of Pruitt's stance on certain issues. ABC's Janae Norman is tracking the president-elect. She's live in Washington with another update for us this morning. Good morning, Janae.
Amanda, good morning. So Donald Trump picked another general, a third general for his new administration, retired General John Kelly for Secretary of Homeland Security. But it's the president-elect's pick for head of the EPA that has some Democrats up in arms.
The man dubbed by Time magazine president of the divided states of America continues to split the country. A new Bloomberg poll shows Donald Trump's favorability rating at 50%, with 49% of Americans polled believing the country is heading in the wrong direction.
I believe we're in the process of putting together one of the all-time great cabinets that has ever been assembled in our nation's history.
The president-elect believes he and his cabinet will change that, though so far many of his choices for key roles have come with their fair share of controversy. The latest, Trump's choice of Oklahoma Attorney General Scott Pruitt to lead the Environmental Protection Agency.
Attorney General Pruitt has
great qualifications and a good record as the AG of Oklahoma.
Pruitt's bio on the AG website shows he established the state's first federalism unit to combat unwarranted regulation and overreach by the federal government, and is a leading advocate against the EPA's activist agenda. The pick has drawn sharp criticism from environmental advocates and Democrats who say Pruitt denies the science of climate change and has routinely chosen the big oil and coal industry over the well-being of his constituents. They are promising a tough nomination fight. Senator Brian Schatz of Hawaii tweeting, "Nominating a climate denier to run the Environmental Protection Agency is offensive. I will do everything I can to stop this."
And the announcement of Pruitt for EPA comes as Trump met with actor and environmental activist Leonardo DiCaprio to talk about climate change and how focusing on renewable, clean energy could create millions of jobs. In Washington, Janae Norman, Action News AM Live. Tony and Amanda.
Okay, Janae, thank you. And it is 6:40 this morning, and we want to give you a live look from our Central Valley Toyota China Peak Skycam. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at that snow just blanketing the top of the mountains there. The resort picking up quite a bit of snow overnight. Just looks beautiful. Ruben Contreras is tracking the rain and the snow for us this morning. Good morning, Ruben.
Hey, good morning, Tony and Amanda. Great to see that new Skycam there in addition to our Skycam network there. Snow levels in the Sierra are fairly high, about 8,000 feet. So China Peaks are going to see more snow than Shaver Lake. We're seeing rain at the 5,000 foot level, but hopefully when this system wraps up, we'll pick up a foot of fresh snow at the highest elevations of the Sierra. So we're seeing some heavy rain right now, mainly to points of east of Fresno into the foothills. It's starting to pick up again in parts of the North Valley once again, but this is the heaviest of the rain. It's not a huge rainmaker, but it is something here. You see a lot of green on our radar, some darker green. That's where rain becomes a little bit more moderate. That's the deal right now, picking up again in Merced County along 152, right in between Los Banos and Chowchilla this morning. Merced picking up some decent rain. Same deal from the north end of Fresno this morning here into Clovis. It's moving up 168 into the foothills. Things have been fairly quiet in the South Valley. This system is really going to favor Fresno County northward. So Kingston, Tulare County, you may not see anything. If you do see anything, very little rainfall expected. Just some light showers to the east of Visalia into the foothills towards Three Rivers. There's China Peak on the radar right there, picking up some snow this morning, and rain in Shaver Lake right there. So that's also a concern. Shaver picked up some decent snow in the last storm we had right there. So this rain might actually melt some of that snow away here. Hopefully we get that back from the next couple of systems. Visibility not the best because of the rain. It's about 3 miles in Fresno, 2.5 in Merced, 5 in Visalia here. It's chilly out there. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. We're actually running 10 to 15 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday because of the cloud cover, but it feels chilly because we have some wind out there, about 12-mile-an-hour winds for Fresno County northward. That's going to be the trend all day. Here's our Merced Skycam where the roads are wet. You see the raindrops on our camera lens right there. So it's going to be rainy. It's going to calm down. Then the rain's going to pick up again. It all depends where you are, but overall, it's just going to be cold, damp, and wet for today. Fresno at 56. That's pretty much on average for this time of year in early December. We'll take a closer look at the weekend forecast in about 10 minutes from now. But first, Tony and Amanda, back to you.
Hey, Ruben, thank you. Almost 70 people face fines this morning following a crackdown on jaywalkers in central Fresno.
10 motorcycle officers were monitoring the area near Blackstone and Dakota to catch pedestrians and bike riders not using crosswalks. They're doing it because of several deadly pedestrian accidents in the area. One officer issued a ticket not long after our photographer showed up.
Okay, do you see the signs? No, they're posted all right here. There's one right here where you crossed. I know. Do you have your ID on you?
The officers handed out a total of 69 citations last night. 2 cars were also impounded.
The newest Five Guys Valley location is hiring starting today. The trendy burger chain will hold interviews later this morning at their new spot in Clovis at Herndon and Fowler. It's for part-time positions paying $10 an hour. Interested applicants are being asked to come dressed to impress with their resumes. The open interviews run from 9 to 5 p.m.
And from the state capitol this morning, quite an embarrassment in Sacramento this week when the lawmakers were being sworn in this week. Well, they received pins that identify them as elected officials, but if you take a closer look, the pins have the word California misspelled. Instead, they read California. Get this, though, those lawmakers have to keep wearing the misspelled pins for security purposes until the corrected ones arrive later this week.
Spell check, anyone?
Spell check, exactly.
Time is 6:43 right now. Coming up next on AM Live, an update on that rock and pouch being sold by Nordstrom. Remember that?
Yeah.
Turns out it's a real hot seller.
Plus, we're monitoring Wall Street for you this morning. Right now, they're up about 30 points. We'll tell you what's impacting the numbers in a live report from New York City.
Action News is sponsored by the Disabled American Veterans.
Now that's the spirit. Ho, ho, ho. A free topping for everyone from me and Ed's.
This December, buy a large 3-topping pizza for just $11.95 and get a 4th topping for free. Only from me and Ed's.
A toy is just a toy, right?
Wrong!
To a foster child, it's a reminder that people care.
It's a chance to play.
Use their imagination.
To explore new places. Make new friends. And just be a kid. It's a chance to learn. To laugh. To feel loved.
Bring your gift of unwrapped toys and games for foster kids to any Sleep Train or donate at sleeptrain.com.
Not everyone can be a foster parent, but anyone can help a foster child.
Now that's the spirit. Ho, ho, ho. A free topping for everyone from me and Ed's.
This December, buy a large 3-topping pizza for just $11.95 and get a 4th topping for free. Only from me and Ed's.
Coming up, Ruben Contreras with the exclusive Storm Warn 30 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
This holiday, get an amazing deal during the Ford year-end event. Get special holiday lease offers on Ford, America's most awarded brand. Lease a 2017 Fusion or Escape, your choice, just $199 per month. See your California Ford dealer.
There's a new generation of workers. Those who have learned from the best, but do it their way. They don't have time to be distracted by workwear that doesn't work as hard as they do. This is for the new generation of workers. This is the new generation of workwear. Are you in? Walls. Get the goods at walls.com.
Find your UGG fall fashion now at Village Shoes. New styles, new colors, and of course your favorite classic short and talls. Visit villageshoesfresno.com or like us on Facebook. UGG from Village Shoes, near Macy's in River Park and on the northwest corner of Bullitt and West in Fresno.
This holiday, get an amazing deal during the Ford year-end event. Get special holiday lease offers on Ford, America's most awarded brand. Lease a 2017 Fusion or Escape, your choice, just $199 per month. See your California Ford dealer.
You're going to want to watch GMA this morning. Why?
Because you will laugh your bleep off.
Yes.
Where's the bleep located?
We're still rolling. This is happening.
This morning, only on
Good Morning America.
Get up.
Wake up.
Get up.
This is ABC 30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Tony Cabrera, and Alina Lee with the Storm Warn 30 forecast.
Action News time, 6:47. A man who appeared to be under the influence breached a secure area at San Francisco International Airport and ran out onto the tarmac. You can see in this cell phone video he was surrounded by police, but he didn't give up that easily. He ran off and officers spent the next 90 seconds trying to stop him. Investigators say the man jumped over several security barriers in the terminal to get to the tarmac. The man finally gave up and laid on the ground where officers arrested him. In business news, a new item coming to McDonald's and one expensive rock as stocks are up on Wall Street.
Yeah, Maribel Aber live at the NASDAQ market site for us in New York City this morning, monitoring all those numbers. Good morning, Maribel.
Hey, good morning, Tony and Amanda. We're off to a kind of quiet start to the trading day. The Dow has been on a record-setting run as of late. Right now, well, the Dow's up about 18, NASDAQ up 8, and the S&P up a point to start the day. McDonald's is offering waffle fries, but the menu item is only available in Canada. The fries are on the menu for the holidays at most of the chain's 1,400 Canadian locations. Also on the holiday menu are a potato rosti and bacon burger and a turtle sundae with pecans. Wow, no word on whether the waffle fries will be available in the U.S. Nordstrom's has sold out of its leather-wrapped rocks online. We're not talking about bling. We're talking about 2 rocks, a big one and a small one, priced at $85 and $65, wrapped in a small leather pouch. Nordstrom pitched the rocks as paperweights, conversation pieces, and even works of art. The rocks were mocked on social media and sold out after going viral. Tony and Amanda, we need to think up What's our joke gift that's going to go viral? Is it like a tree bark that we say is like perfume or something? We need something.
Something like that. I want to become a millionaire from something like that.
Yeah, make some money. Let's talk about it.
All right, thanks so much, Maribel. We'll think of the next great idea here in the next hour. All right, time now for traffic and weather together.
Ruben Contreras is tracking that rain out there. Hey, Ruben.
Hey, good morning, Tony and Amanda. We're seeing showers pick up again in the Merced area and in the city of Fresno again this morning here, and it's a fairly warm storm, so snow levels in the Sierra are fairly high, about 8,000 feet, but we're picking up some decent rain now over the city of Clovis as you head out Highway 168 and 180 this morning here. You see the dark green, that's where it becomes more moderate to heavy rain here. We're seeing that to the east of Los Banos, just to the west of Chowchilla this morning, even towards Fireball, Mendota here. So we're going to see showers, then things are going to calm down. It's going to be cloudy and breezy for most of today. Then shower activity will pick up on and off throughout the day here. It's fairly light rain. What we have right now is probably the heaviest rain from this system as it lingers into later today, into tomorrow, maybe even Saturday as well. But be prepared for snow for most of the day above 8,000 feet in the Sierra. It's chilly outside, 47 degrees now in Merced, 48 in Visalia, 46 in Fresno. And there's a little bit of wind, especially Fresno County northward right now, about 13 mile-an-hour winds in Merced, 12 in Madera and Fresno. But we could have some wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour here in the valley. And very strong wind in the Sierra, some winds about 35 to even 40 miles an hour. And again, snow level about 8,000 feet for most of today. Hopefully we'll pick up a foot of snow when this system wraps up early on Saturday for the valley, probably around a quarter inch of rain. And that's really Fresno County northward here. We're going to see showers throughout the day in the foothills and your weekend first. So some showers tomorrow into Saturday and temperatures in the 60s. So we're actually going to warm up a little bit. But after the rain, we got to look out for areas of fog and temperatures in the 50s starting on Sunday. Time now for the latest on the roads. Let's turn to CHP Officer Justin Montooth. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, everyone. Let's go out to that live traffic tracker and take a look at your morning commute. We continue to follow the crash up in Madera that Vanessa has been reporting live from this morning. Southbound 99 at 4th Street, they had a semi-truck that was blocking both the southbound lanes. One of those lanes is open, but traffic continues to move slowly through that area, so please use some caution to head through there. Back here in the Fresno area, westbound 180 at Clovis, I have a solo vehicle that spun out. Those roads are wet, so please be careful driving out there this morning. One more crash down in the South Valley, southbound 99 at County Line Road. We have a solo vehicle that's overturned in that area, so please be careful. Use some caution driving through there. Taking a live look here in Fresno, it's going to be State Route 180 to northbound 41 connector. As you can see, traffic is moving smoothly through that part of Fresno. It's going to be a quick look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, and with that, I'll send it back to Amanda and Tony in the studio.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Justin. Action News time is 6:51. Next on AM Live, 5 things you need to know before you go.
Yeah, including a fiery crash that's caused a closure in Madera. The latest on the accident on the 99, how it'll impact your commute this morning.
This portion of Action News is brought to you by Central Valley Community Bank.
When I think of honey baked ham, I think of all the memories and the kids and the children. We know it's the holiday. That's just a winner. So I don't like to cook, and so I know I can depend on my honey baked ham to get me through the day.
It's delicious. And it doesn't taste like what you would buy at a grocery store.
It's very affordable for all the work and the quality of the product.
The glaze is the best.
No better cost benefit.
Every year, without fail.
It's a family favorite.
The only ham that I buy is honey baked. The only one I eat.
Here's a look at tonight's primetime lineup on ABC 30. Brought to you by Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
Now that's the spirit. Ho, ho, ho. A free topping for everyone from me and Ed's.
This December, buy a large 3-topping pizza for just $11.95 and get a 4th topping for free. Only from Me and Ed's.
Right now at Sleep Train, get up to 4 years interest-free financing on a Beauty Rest Black Hybrid mattress. Save $300 on Beauty Rest or choose $300 in free gifts with Tempur-Pedic. The triple choice sale ends soon at Sleep Train.
Hi, it's me, Doo-doo-doo, lowest prices from Grocery Outlet.
Hi, it's the rest of us.
Hey there.
Hi. Hey.
For over 60 years now, Grocery Outlet has been selling the brands you know and love for up to 60% less than what you'd pay at traditional grocery stores.
And check this out.
We've got meats and produce, naturals and organics at prices that'll make you want to sing.
Good thing we've got a really catchy theme song. Hit it.
Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. Bargain Market. Now it's stuck in my head.
Entertaining kids can cost money, but you don't have to go broke. Spend time outdoors. All fourth graders get into national parks for free. Take advantage of discount days at movie theaters or have fun with board games. Plus, your local library offers many fun and free activities. Remember, quality time is priceless.
ABC 30, Valley Children's Healthcare, the Tulare County Office of Education, and the Educational Employees Credit Union. Partners putting children first.
Now that's the spirit. Ho, ho, ho. A free topping for everyone from me and Ed's.
This December, buy a large 3-topping pizza for just $11.95 and get a 4th topping for free. Only from Me and Ed's.
I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos live in Madera, where a big rig accident shut down southbound Highway 99 for most of the morning. But you can see right now they have recently, within the last hour, have opened up this center shoulder right here. I did speak with CHP officers who believe that this accident was weather related. They say the big rig hydroplaned hitting the center divide and then made its way across the freeway, hitting the guardrail underneath that 4th Street sign that you see right now. So crews are expected to be here doing emergency roadway work at least until the early afternoon. They tell me if you are driving in the area, you're going to want to slow, not just because of those slick conditions, but because we do have crews in the area.
Number 2, police are trying to find out who shot and killed a man in Sanger. It happened at about 9 o'clock last night. Officers originally responded to a disturbance when they found the victim, described only as a man in his 20s. He died at the scene.
Number 3, in Oakland today, engineers will be inspecting the warehouse that caught fire and killed 36 people. Among the victims, UC Merced grad student Jennifer Mendiola. She was attending a dance party at the warehouse last Friday when the fire broke out.
Number 4, nearly 70 people face fines this morning following a crackdown on jaywalkers in central Fresno. 10 motorcycle officers worked the area of Blackstone and Dakota to catch pedestrians and bike riders not using crosswalks. The crackdown was inspired by a series of fatal accidents involving pedestrians.
And number 5, President-elect Donald Trump confirmed overnight his pick to head the Environmental Protection Agency. Oklahoma Attorney General Scott Pruitt will serve as the administrator of the EPA. This election, though, causing controversy because of Pruitt's stance on climate change.
And finally, one last look at our weather out there with some rain.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing that in Fresno and Clovis and parts of the North Valley as well this morning here. It's fairly light rain. This is the trend for today. It's going to be cloudy. We're going to see some showers. Then you might have to wait a couple more hours for the showers to return here. Right now, most of the energy is starting to move into the foothills. It's a warm storm. Snow levels are fairly high, about 8,000 feet or so. It's chilly with temperatures in the 40s, a little breezy, and our highs today only in the 50s for this afternoon.
All right, thanks so much, Ruben. That does it for us. Good Morning America is next.
And we want to leave you with one last look at our new China Peak camera, the Central Valley Toyota camera. Look at that view. Have a great morning out there. See you later.
Looking